when I was 8 or 9, somewhere around there, maybe even 7, my grandparents got us for a night. And my grandfather decided to explain to me what adoption means and how they adopted my mother, so we were not full-blooded. Mind you, these are my grandparents, but they were not full-blooded, and they didn't want my mother. They only wanted her sister, but it was a package deal, so they had to take both. Okay? So, I mean, if you can admit that, then can you admit you treated my mother differently? Yeah, totally different. Because if you don't want her, guess how I was treated then? Because she didn't know no better. Y'all don't want something? Give it to somebody who freaking does. Because the abuse that you change on them, they change on their kids. Like what you do to them, they go and do it to their kids. My mother did not know no better. She was young, she got adopted, and it was abuse toward her the whole time. Her biological parents and then her adopted parents. My grandfather legit explained to me what adoption was. And I'm the only granddaughter they had. And that I wasn't blood, that's why they treat us differently. Oh yeah, that part too. Not just my mother, they treated us differently. I was the only granddaughter they had. And my grandma loved me to death, but she still didn't treat me like she did the boys. Either did my grandfather. We went to the cabin one weekend of summer that they had. My grandparents had a cabin on lake, private cabin in private lake. And we went one time of summer. My cousins were there every couple weeks. I'm telling you, they treat us differently. They really did. And they admitted that they didn't want my mother. So they admitted they didn't want to treat us right. And then they did not treat her right. So she didn't know how to love me. Because she thought she had to be tough on me. So I turned out tough like her and went and put up with shit. But I put up with more shit than she did. Because the chains weren't broken. She didn't change how I was treated. She didn't break those chains. Don't get me wrong, I forgive my mother. I do. But as a child, and as her child before we talked about forgiveness, she didn't know how to treat me. She didn't know what to do with me. All she knew was that she was treated this way. And she thought that was normal. So my brothers were put on pedestals, and I was treated like the redheaded stepchild like she was. Worst part is we're both redheaded. But we were treated that way. She was treated badly. And then my dad's excuse is he was treated badly by his stepmom. Okay, here's the thing. Why would you treat your own kid badly? If you had a bad childhood, why would you not learn from that, adjust it, and do better? Because a lot of chains that they had with me, I broke. My kids were not treated the same way I was treated. Hell no. Not even close. That was not allowed. Life didn't just happen like it does, but it doesn't. I seen the abuse and I changed it with my kids. My parents could not see the abuse and change it with me. Because like I said, different relationship with me. I was the reason why her family was disowning her. I was the reason why he left and they got divorced because of it. I was the reason. And then I wasn't wanted. Yeah. I look back and I forgive myself for the way I acted. Because I wasn't safe. Ever. I was never a safe child at home. Never. When I started to like the school, no, I didn't like it. When the abuse started getting real bad, I was happy to go to school every day. I was happy to get away from my parents. I didn't want to go home. Summer came, I don't want to be at home. How many people want to say that about their parents' house? If I go live with them, I'm good. I don't want to live with them. Nope. I'd rather be homeless again than live with my parents. Yeah. It's like that.